So, I watched a video on YouTube the other day, and it was the video of President Barack Obama's address to the joint session of Congress. And I was looking at both sides of the House. You know how there's a Democratic side and a Republican side. And basically, I noticed that the Democratic side was comprised of mostly it was very well represented. It was like people in their 30s up to like maybe people in their 60s, and there was this one guy who had been serving Congress forever. And then on the Republican side, everybody looked like they were 50 plus. Now, I don't know the actual ages of the senators and representatives on the Republican side of Congress, or, you know, but it seems that in Washington, those of the conservative flavor seem to be a bunch of old fogies. And they're always pissed off about something. You know, like there was that guy in the speech that his I forget his name, Joe Wilson. Joe Wilson, I think that was his name. And correct me if I'm wrong. Anytime I make a mistake in my video, please correct me so that I can think about it as well. But he shouted to the president that he was lying. And I'm pretty sure the president is not lying. Like, I admit that he could be. There's always that kind of contention, but I just got a funny feeling he wasn't lying. He was talking about some important stuff, like all about health cares and Medicares and doctors and things like that. Um, but yeah, it just seems like all the people that are conservative in Washington seem like either they're total assholes and like are old and just bitchy. I'm not sure. Like they're like, yeah, okay, maybe there's some young people that are Republicans. So if you're a Republican and you're young, I mean, I'm an independent. I don't really believe that, you know, same with my name. I'm kind of an anarcho-progressionist. I don't think that this government is doing us any good at all right now, and I mean, I don't really know what that means, but I don't really know what anarcho-progressionist means, but um, it seemed like a good name, so I just feel that progress could be so much more, possible with without this kind of partisan. My nose is kind of upturned today. Ugh. But I feel that this partisan policy, this partisan politic type, system just isn't doing us any good. Like all we do is bitch at each other. Now they're trying to get sanctions on Joe Wilson because he shouted in the middle of an address. I mean, yeah, it was really rude and all, but there's no reason to halt progress on everything else. You're just wasting time now. I think the Democrats just need to drop it. Yeah, okay, he was being an asshole. When have our conservative friends ever truly been nice people? I don't know them personally. I just know what they do in Washington, and a lot of those things aren't very nice. Um, yeah, it seems like we're getting in the way of all types of progress with this bickering over stupid shit. So I don't know. I feel like if we could compare the government to this tin can of stuff. I'm not going to. I don't want to get any copyright. I'm probably already going to get a copyright. If you compare it to this can of stuff, All right, this can of instant tea. The conservatives are like this already made tea. You know, like the Democrats, they want to make tea. You know, they want to be tea. And the conservatives are like, well, we're already tea. You know, so, and we're low calorie and organic because we're homegrown. But, you know, the Democrats are like, but I'm so easy to make and so much cheaper. Even though the Democrats want to spend a lot of money. But, you know, they're like, oh yeah, but we're already tea. So it's like, you know, it's a never-ending fight of tea. I don't really understand. You guys probably didn't get that reference at all. It made sense to me before I said it. I probably could have spent a little more time developing that, but you know, us independents, like, we need to, you know, get the Democrats and the Republicans past this point of bickering. You know, we need to get them moving. We need to, like, you know, walk up behind them and just be like, yo, cut the fucking shit. And I just swore. I'm so sorry to everybody in my viewing audience that is under, like, swearing age. I don't know what the swearing age is on YouTube, but I'm sorry if you are under that swearing age. I didn't mean to swear. I'm sorry. But they need to cut the crap. Like we need to just like walk up behind them and get our foot, you know, and get our feet and just be like, bang, and kick him in the ass. I'm sorry for swearing again. But we need to kick him in the butt. We need to get him moving. We need to say, yo, Democrats, stop bitching at the tea, you know, and make some tea and stop it. You, Republicans, let them make tea. That's right, they had Boston Tea Party. They had tea parties, didn't they? Yeah, so that means they are tea. My comparison makes sense. Alright, this is a really long video. I'm sorry for taking up your time. But if you're independent or if you're, you know, Democratic or Republican, get a move on. You know, write your congressman and say, yo, let's stop this bitching and really get on with some work, you know, because we need to get going. You know, all this bitching is just halting progress. We need to move on. Thank you.